Growing up on a film set like you did, I was curious at what age you sort of worked it all out. Like, were you hyper self-aware as a kid?
I mean, as a kid, I definitely was aware that, like, certain things about being on set was bullshit. Like, the idea that an actor can gum up the works because they are having a bad day. Like, as a kid, I was able to go, like, the focus puller never does that. You know, like, the grips are not going like, guys, I've just had a tough day and I'm gonna lose my shit. And then, you know what, I'm gonna go, everyone go home. Like, that guy's not getting asked back the next day.
Can you imagine?
There is this, like, weird...
Throws a C-stand down.
Yeah, like, there's this weird ransom that some actors can... Yeah, actors can hold a set to ransom because we are on screen and so are harder to replace. There is, if you have been filmed on, because if you do that on the first day, they can still get rid of you. I've seen that happen too, in great ways. When people would, like, was on a friend's set and there was somebody who came in, like, early in the morning, they hadn't shot on him yet, he was just being a dick to hair and makeup and horrible to people. The director heard about it, was just like, fine, get rid of him, we don't need him. Like, and it was like, yeah, more of that, please. And the problem with that kind of behavior is that the good solution, like the proper solution to an actor behaving badly on set, is to nip it in the bud there and then and take them aside and sort it out and, like, just go, like, why are you acting like this? Don't do this, you are holding the set up. But also, that's never the right solution in the moment, because in the moment you also have a crew and a cast full of people who just want to shoot the stuff they have to shoot that day and go home. You have stuff to do, so and having that conversation is going to prompt another affair. Then, like, the short-term solution is always just to, like, placate it and get through the day, which is why you do get this world in which, like, certain behaviors are tolerated. And I as a kid was, like, very, very close to the crew. Like, I was, like, my dresser and some of the ADs were, like, very, very key people in my life. And I would hear the way they talked about actors who had been, like, and I was like, wow, well, I don't want myself to be talked about in those terms ever. Like, what can I possibly do to avoid that? And also, I've at a certain point, there was so much. I grew up with the awareness that, you know, child stars are expected to be, you know, damaged at best, like terrible people at worst. And so initially, you know, I was sort of very focused on making sure that A, that wasn't the case, and B, no one perceived that to be the case. And then after a certain point, though, it really is more about, I'm just like, I don't know how actors who do behave like that enjoy their work or, like, get anything out of it. Like, I guess it's because they don't have self-awareness. Because if you were self-aware enough to walk onto a film set knowing that people don't like you being there and that you are making their day worse by the way you're behaving, I don't know how you'd, like, have fun or, frankly, like, you know, live with yourself or go to work every day.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, then why not subscribe? Click right here for lots more off camera. And if you want to see the hour-long version of these conversations, I'm going to give you the secret link. Here it is, offcamera.com. Check it out.